Hey, welcome back, my peeps. I got another tutorial for you guys. I wanted to make some like pumpkin spice donuts, right? And I did make some, but then I covered it with sand to simulate sugar, and it kind of didn't look like a pumpkin donut anymore. I'm gonna show it to you guys. This is what it looked like after I made it. I mean, it looks good. It looks like a donut, but it wasn't like what I was expecting. You know what I mean? Like, after I put the sand on it, the orange that was underneath, like the pumpkin spice color, it kind of went away. So, I'm going to try something different. I mean, the donut looks great. It looks good. It looks delicious, yummy, all that good stuff. My daughter thought it was a real donut. If you see it in person, it looks like a real sugar-coated donut, but not what I was going for. So, we're going to try something else, okay? But we're still going to make a donut. So, I have a whole video showing you how to make a donut shape. You take the dough, you roll it in a ball, you flatten it out a little bit, then you stick your finger in the middle, all the way down, go all the way through. Then you take it and you go through the other side, and you have a donut. I'm gonna link the video down in the description. So if you want to learn how to make it, or if you've never made a donut and you want to know how to make a donut, the whole video is dedicated to making donuts, okay? So, like when you make a donut, when you look at a real donut, it has like this like white part. That's where the oil hits. When the oil hits this part, it starts cooking, and then this part is usually, it doesn't cover the whole donut, so it's kind of like stays white until you flip it, and then it stays white on the other side as well, because when you flip it, it's not really, it's cooked, but it's not going to be as dark as the top or the bottom. But anyways, you guys know that a donut, how a donut looks, a real donut looks, right? So that's what we're gonna do right now. I'm gonna make that part, and I'm gonna show you how I did that. I got some I got antique parchment to make that part in the middle. You can use any off-white color, because you still want it to look like if it was baked and stuff. And you're probably not gonna see this too well on camera, but all you're gonna do is just go, and because the dough is kind of like the same color, but you're just gonna go around this fake donut, and you're gonna make that center part so that your donut looks realistic, okay? Just go around just one time. You don't need to do it 2 coats. Just 1 coat is fine, because underneath that, the donut is also a light color. So, and this is not white clay. I actually, this is like my dough clay that I took my white clay and I added classic caramel to make it look like dough. I call it my cookie dough formula. Okay, so then we're going to take the cookie and we're going to dry brush it. So for this color here, which is the color I'm going to use to make my pumpkin spice cookie, I used Harvest Orange and Light Mocha to make this color, because I didn't want it to be straight up orange. So I added a little bit of a mocha color to it. So you're going to take your brush. You know I like doing my dry brush. And you're just going to take your donut and you're just going to start dry brushing it. I don't want to paint it, because when you paint it, it looks too thick. And it doesn't look realistic to me. So I just kind of just like dry brush it. You're just going to go around. Now make sure you don't paint the middle part over. You just want to go right where the line meets, and paint that, okay? I was looking at pumpkin spice donuts online, and there was like a bunch of different varieties, and they did have one that was covered in sugar, like the one I showed you at the beginning of the video, but I don't know, mine didn't look like that, so I kind of got upset about it, and I said I'm gonna try something else. It had some covered in cream, some covered in sugar, some covered in a drizzle, like sugar, like an icing drizzle. Some was covered in frosting. Now the bottom part looks like this because I have it drying on a rack. It doesn't matter, ain't nobody gonna see that anyway. But I like to cover it up. Anyway, make sure you get inside the hole. Paint it up. And then now we're gonna do the top. Now make sure you keep your center part. Don't paint over it. Because that's what makes your donut look realistic, okay? Do you guys like pumpkin spice donuts? Oh, they're alright. I'm not crazy about pumpkin spice. You know, like they got pumpkin spice is in everything, okay? Pumpkin spice coffee, pumpkin spice cereal, pumpkin spice. Listen, I seen pasta, pumpkin. It wasn't pumpkin spice, but it was pumpkin pasta. You know, like how you buy your spaghetti pasta. It was pumpkin, and I was like, you know what? They had pumpkin flavored pumpkin spice sparkling water. Oh man, pumpkin spices and pumpkin spice popcorn. I said, listen here, y'all getting a little crazy with this pumpkin spice stuff. But hey. Then after the holidays, all you find everywhere is stuff pumpkin spice that nobody wanted. But that's how it is, right? You can let this dry and then do another round if you want it to be a little bit more orange than what I have going on here. And if you find that your lines are too wide, just thin them out. Go over it, thin them out. I'm going to leave mine just like that. Some areas are thin, some areas are thick. That's how. Like a donut, a real donut. I'm going to just put a little bit more paint and then I'm going to go on to the next step. So, I'm going to make this one iced. Like I'm going to ice it with frosting. You know, because I tried that sugar. It didn't work out for me, so I'm going to try something else. So, oh, I don't know why I always press down so hard on this thing, like, you know. So what I got here, which I covered it up, is actually spackle that I added paint to and kind of thinned it down a little bit. So that's why I look like that. And the color I added was, I added light mocha. That's the color that's on here. So I'm just going to take this. I don't know if this is, oopsie, wait a minute. So it's just spackled with some paint that I watered down. And I'm just going to put, I don't want to put a lot. I really don't want to put a lot of icing because I still want to see some of my, like my pumpkin spice donut underneath. So I'm just gonna just like put some on top, like how I saw online. And if you don't like this color, you could use a lighter color. You could just use white cream if you want. It's totally up to you how you make yours. So when you see the thumbnail, you're probably going to see the sugar donut, even though it was the same process as I did, you know, when I painted it. All I did was cover it in Mod Podge and add white sand. That's it. Same process of what I'm doing right now. So yeah, that looks good. I like the way the cream look. Pretty tasty looking. Just add a little bit more here. Oh, that looks good. Now you gotta let this dry really good, like overnight, even like another day or the next day or whatever. But so I'm gonna cover this back up, and I kind of wanted to put like a drizzle on there, so I have some. This is a Mod Podge cork orange paint, a little bit of orange paint and a little bit of burnt umber, and I got that dark color. So I'm gonna put like a little drizzle on my donut, but just a tiny drizzle, not anything crazy. So I got my little baggie out, and I'm just gonna put some of that drizzle in here. So like I said, wait, let me make sure I got my edge right. Yes, I do. I hate when I think I got it in the corner and it's all the way to the side. Then I gotta push it to the corner and waste my cork, my mix. So I always try to make sure I have it in the corner. I don't need a lot because I'm not gonna put a lot. I just wanted to give it a little, you know, something. And then we're gonna see how that goes. And we might do the next thing. So I need to get my little scissor right here. I hate all this extra. So now remember, when you cut your bag, make sure you cut the tiniest hole, because you want to have control over this. So you cut the tiniest hole. As a matter of fact, let me get my my little thing here so it won't go over. And so there go my drizzle. It's already starting to come out. So I'm going to go like this. Just try to go across like that. I'm trying to see if I could do a little cute little like a little design here, but let's see how it goes. But you take it and you go like this. You gotta wipe it in between. Go back up just to give it a little design. Kind of look a little messy, but what y'all think? And then I'm gonna put some fake nuts on it. Just a couple of nuts. I'm not gonna get crazy. So I got my fake nuts here. And I'm just gonna put like one, you know, a couple, nothing, I'm not gonna get exaggerated about it. And that should be our cream, our pumpkin spice frosted donut. I have another one here. I should just make it, right, since we have it. But look, let's look at this. This is it. It looks tasty. Pumpkin spice. If you want, you can add some cinnamon on it just to give it a little bit of a scent. Hold on. Let me see if I can get my cinnamon. I can't. It's all the way up there. But if you wanted to, you could put a little bit of cinnamon on there to you know, give it that smell of cinnamon. But anyways, let's make this other one since I have it right here. That one could go to the side. And I already have all this stuff. Might as well make another one. Because this one looks pretty tasty. Let's make two. So, ooh. Just going to put the frosting on, like, not too thin, not too thick. Just put it on top. I like that sugar one, but it just, the orange didn't show through like how I wanted it to. So I had to think of something else. But I did want to make donuts. Pumpkin spice donuts. Because they're everywhere. Everywhere you go, everybody got pumpkin spice donuts. Dunkin' Donuts. The local donut places around where I live. Okay, so that's that. I'm going to put this to the side. And we're going to get our drip. And we're going to put our drip on. Right. Then we're going to get our... I didn't wipe it. You see that? You got to make sure you wipe it. And then I'm just going to go down. Where's my tissue? Oh, it's all the way over here. And then I'm going to go up. Come back down. Wipe in between so it won't mess up your design. Then I'm going to go back up. And come back down. And then I'm going to go up one last time to get this little corner right here. And some of the dripping is coming down the side, and that's perfectly fine. So tap it a little bit so everything could come down. So all the icing will get a little flat. And where's my fake nuts? Got my fake nuts. And there you have it. I think these donuts look so good. They are tasty. I don't know if they're tasty. I doubt it. But they look tasty. See that? These are donuts. They look tasty. Your pumpkin spice frosted donuts look so tasty, and they are so easy to make. So guys, can you believe Thanksgiving is right around that corner, and we'll soon be in the Christmas spirit? So I'm getting ready. My tutorials are getting ready for that. I usually try to do extra tutorials in December because, you know, it's the happiest time of the year, right? It's the most wonderful time of the year. So I'm going to try to bring y'all some extra tutorials like I did last year. And it was fun. That was fun last year. We're going to do it again this year. So, guys, until the next video, I will talk to you later. Stay safe. Stay happy. Keep crafting. Talk to you soon. God bless you guys. Bye.